and I did set my shit and just double check and make sure it stayed. It did. So let's go.
The Tigers are looking to solidify their standing as front runner in their division with a win here in this one. So that'll bring up Josh Bell, batting cleanup in this one. He'll get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about.
Match Boyd to get that ERA down.
But you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side.
That's not going to help the ERA get down.
Into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
He's been a little bit of a big disappointment this season. Not bad. 3.4 ERA is fine. It's not what you want from your ace necessarily. Like, Boyd would be a great starter to have as your number 2 guy on most winning successful teams. Right? What a play by C.J. Cron to turn that into a double play.
The very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game is there are quickly 2 away now.
Up next for
we got Trinan and Rowe warming up. Beautiful. I'm actually
after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Gregory Polanco.
Sit down, Trinan, and warm up Jimenez.
First pitch of the at bat. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Nice.
Time, but that becomes moot as it's
Come
a
on,
cold
one more.
strike 2.
Need one more good pitch. Get out of this inning.
Over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one.
Polanco can't really
on the
hit
manager's
lefties
face,
all that well, though.
he's going to
so
probably call a meeting.
gotta jump on him while I can. There we go. 10 Ks to end the 7th. I think we'll take that from Matthew Boyd. We'll let him go watch the rest of the game from the bench. Cameron Maben's having a career.
Cameron.
Pretty well struck high
That's
and
not
deep
getting
to
out.
left field. Going back is the left fielder.
Well, I'll be damned.
Onto the bullpen roof and gone.
How about Cameron Maben?
Yeah, it's a long
I know it's
season
beginner, but
with
still.
a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team.
Getting hot in
as things
September.
crank up in
Your
October.
attention, please.
We'll see if he can stay
Now
hot when it
pitching
matters
for
the
the
most.
Pirates. Number 71.
Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change.
Get overside, nice.
Off for his starter this afternoon. A leap, but he can't bring it down.
Romine.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches.
Now batting.
That was a bullet
Number
just
14.
out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance
Ooh.
there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Romine gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Oh. I even had the influence up. How do you put that up?
One down.
Whatever.
Into the box.
Now
Jaimer
batting.
Candelario.
The
He
third
homered
baseman,
back in the third inning of this
Jamer.
game.
Candelario.
My man.
He's set. Here's the nothing and nothing pitch. He goes down and gets this.
Damn, if that were
ball
dead
and takes
center in
it
any other
high in
ballpark,
the
that's
air
pretty
to
much gone, but not
deep
here.
straightaway center.
That's one thing I
Back to
hate
the
about
warning
the
track,
American
and
Parks
he's able to
dimensions.
put it away for the
Especially that
second
center
out.
field. It's just a straight line
Now batting.
wall,
Right
420 all the
field.
way across.
He struggled
Victor.
at the top of the
Very
lineup in
fucking
this
dumb.
one
Right
to
hand.
this point.
It's fine to have 420 in ballparks.
First offering
That's just
on its
dumb.
way. Hit hard down the left field line.
But they do have their own kind of
But
triples
this
alley
is
out there in
foul
right
near
center.
the seats.
I believe right center meets at 420.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to center
I
field.
really hate the dimensions of this
Reynolds
ballpark.
has it for
That is one thing that I
number
cannot
3.
wait to be done with this Tigers run forwards because of the ballpark.
Ready to begin the
Alright,
eighth.
so we'll go to Joe Jimenez for the
Starting
eighth.
off with The second baseman,
The second
Kevin
baseman.
Kramer. Joe
Number
Jimenez
44.
enters from
Ladies
the
and
pen to
gentlemen.
start the
Really
ball
kind of
game.
losing the
It's quite
closers
possible they'll
Now
ask him to
pitching
pitch
for the
2 full
role
innings
here
to
going into
close
September and
out.
October, which is
77.
a little unfortunate for him, but that's fine. Not really a
Jimenez.
big deal. I still have a solid bullpen as it is.
Got him.
But there is just somebody that has been overall better.
Now batting.
all year.
Left fielder.
So
Adam.
I'll take him out of that role. He's still going to be a great setup man for this next month and a half run.
Strike one. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. And this is swung on. And
Nice.
Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
John Ryan Murphy.
Boy, there's the
Now
perfect
batting.
Name haven't been
strike
forever.
there.
The catcher.
Straight changeup.
John
He hadn't
Ryan
used it yet in this at
Murphy.
bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
0-2 is the count.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the
There you
flyer.
go, Joe.
Got him swinging as he runs the
Head down
fastball
to the
by him
bench there. Thanks for your service.
Settling
You did good,
in
kid.
now, Nico Goodrum.
Leading up
It was a
for the
backwards
Tigers.
strikeout
The
looking
shortstop,
for him in his last at-bat.
Nico.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got
Good
that
draw.
out of the system.
Damn it.
Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
I'm still deciding what I want to do. If I want to stick to my tried and true method of just pressing X to
batter.
swing,
Bring up
The
Jonathan
second
or
base.
square
It
sometimes,
was a
shot
moving
on
the left
third.
stick up and in, and
His
moving the
last
left stick just up.
Go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line, drive.
I'll go for
That's
extra
gonna be
bases.
trouble. Turning for second now is Scope. He hit the corner and
I
tries
should not
for
have ran
third.
on that at all.
The
I
relay,
knew
and it's in
Polanco out and right
time.
as a noodle
He's out at
arm, but
third as the good relay gets him.
the relay
Now
was
batting.
strong.
The designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera.
Damn it, I
Line
just
drive to
wanted
center
one
field.
no-doubter with Miggy in this run, and I don't think it's going to happen.
Reynolds will get there, and he
But it's
puts it away
fine. It
to
is what it is. We got a save situation for my new closer, the man who just won the position.
Now is the DH.
Chaz Rowe.
Kevin
Leading off for the
Newman.
Pirates.
It was a fly
The
out for
designated
him in
hitter,
his last trip.
Kevin
Chaz Rowe comes
Newman.
on from the pen.
Your
to
attention,
finish
please.
this one off
Picked
here
up
in
now
the top of the
pitching
ninth.
Via trade from Tampa.
Behind
Number
0-2
52.
now.
I never made any lineup improvements, never made any starting rotation improvements. I did call a kid up. I wish Casey Mize would stay up, but he's just going to be a September call, unfortunately. I would rather he make the major league roster for the October push as opposed to Daniel Norris or
Shortstop,
whoever it is that has been terrible. I can't remember.
Shot hit
Something
down the
Norris.
corner.
I'm pretty sure it's Daniel Norris is
And
his
that's
name.
going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so
Daniel
a missed
Norris has been awful.
opportunity there.
But knowing this game, he's going to be my game 3 starters.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind.
No matter
0-2.
what I do to change my pitching rotation in
Bases
October,
are
it just
empty,
doesn't
one
work.
man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen is really sharp. and backed up
Nice
with
Chaz Rowe,
power
1,
here
2,
by the
3
starter.
inning
Reynolds.
on 7 pitches to get your save.
Out and the ball game is over.
Is that his first save of the year?
So the Tigers, with the win, add
No,
a
it's his
bit of
third.
fortification to that hard-earned division lead that we were talking about earlier.
We have a playoff appearance already
This is a
clinched,
real good
and we're
baseball
coming up on the
team.
division
they've
now.
proven
We're going to get it
they
in
can
the
win
next like
close
2-3 games against
as well as
Minnesota.
blowing teams out. I like what I see on the field, and I look for them to be a formidable opponent in late September, October, barring a collapse.
And that's the division. Oh, annoying they didn't let me do the division clincher, and I'm not going to have any game chances. Oh, wow, last game of the year, chance the momentum here. Finish no-hitter to set team on fire. That'd be great to get all this momentum going into the last, or, well, on the last day of the year. So, because not only would it be great to have all that momentum, but it would also be great to have Michael Fulmer get that player boost, because he is, if I had things my way, my pitching rotation for the October series, Game 1 starters would be Michael Fulmer, Game 2 starter would probably be Matthew Boyd, Game 3 starter would be Ivan Nova, Game 4 would be Spencer Turnbull, and then Game 5 would probably be Tariq with Norris in the bullpen.
Leading off for the White Sox.
But I know I'm not going to have things my way. I mean, the game has
0-1.
things its way. It's going to be Boyd 1, if I'm lucky, Fulmer 2, Norris 3, Turnbull 4, Tariq 5 with Nova in the bullpen, which is dumb as fuck.
Nope.
But that's-
1 ball, 2 strikes,
Two
the count.
strikes now.
It is what it is.
Did a good job to shorten
He's
up
at
and
95
protect the
pitches with
plate,
nobody
and
out in
he'll have
seventh.
another
This is
shot
going
at
to
it
be
here.
tough.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat
Up next for
on
the
its
White
way.
Sox, the designated hitter, Edwin.
Edwin's a tough
Encarnacion
out for me to get
brings
to.
a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly
That's a
not
huge
the case
out.
here.
This is a tough team to
this
get
guy
outs
is
on, though.
absolutely
Moncada,
right-handed.
Encarnacion,
Some guys like
this
the ball in,
asshole,
coming towards
Abreu,
them, and
Now
that's
batting.
exactly what the
The
righty
first
on righty
baseman.
matchup
Tim
presents
Anderson.
itself. A two-seamer in, a
They got
four-seamer that
Grandal,
leaks out
Yasmani
over the
Grandal
plate,
now.
a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
See, this
Waved
this.
at and
Oh,
missed.
To be fair,
count.
Michael Fulmer should not be starting this game at all,
Man,
so I'm
this
kind of
guy's
pissed off.
really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone.
Let
and
him
he's
rest up
really
until
kept
October,
these
or
hitters
maybe
off
use him for
balance.
like 2 innings. This game doesn't matter. We already have the division and the best record in baseball clinched, I believe.
Struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Watch it being one of those things where it's like, all right, Fulmer, you'll get to start the game, but the second you hit, I'm going to pull you.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's
You know,
gone about his business, Matt. He's looked
just to keep
really
your arm
sharp,
going.
and it's hard to know if that's
Keep
having
you in that
an effect,
routine.
but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck
I will
him
say,
out.
he's at 108
And
pitches
perhaps
now,
more importantly, he's 5
and
outs
his
away
energy
now.
is still in the green. Here's another
Now
tough out,
batting.
actually, especially with
The
the
center
speed.
fielder,
He gets ahead here with the fastball.
He's not going to be in the
Robert.
green much longer. I'd be surprised if he
No
stays in the
runs,
green
no
past this
hits,
at-bat.
one
but-
error thus far for the White Sox. And he falls behind 0-2.
Oh!
And another foul ball.
Kid
The
wanted to
next
get
0-2.
rid of everything in one swing.
Freezes him. A
Wanted
strikeout
to get him in
looking.
the run column with that one. I don't care about. I want to see how many hits or how many
Ready,
strikeouts he has.
here's the first
Now
offering.
batting.
Doesn't Danny Mendick have
Second
speed?
Swung
Danny.
on and missed. It's
0-1's
0-1.
the count.
Even
Yes, he
though
does.
we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
So especially with the way his
On
velo's
TC,
working right
another
now, too. Like
strikeout
that's
here.
what
It's
you want out of
0-2
the guy who's
now.
going to pitch in October.
Hey, that's
Be over
the
100
modern
pitches and have
game
his
right
velo
now,
still being as if he had
north-south.
just thrown 4
Elevate that
pitches.
high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Weak grounder down the first
Got him.
base line. And he'll step on the
All
back.
right, 3 outs to go.
Up next for Chicago, Leori Garcia.
1, 2, 3.
Starting
Leading off
things
for the
for
White
his
Sox.
side in the ninth
right
as
fielder.
they face the
Leori
improbable odds
The
of
velo
Oh,
seeing
one.
a
come
little
back in
decline
this
now.
one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know
Ball
these
one.
bats still count, at least for their own
It
stats.
counts
Keep
And
1
I'm
and
taking
1.
walking
your
people.
chances
I mean, I'd
as a
obviously like to
professional.
avoid that, but
And it's fouled away. Now a swing, and
Oh.
the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw will be
He beat
well
it. Are you
low as he
shitting me?
reaches it first. So he made
swear
it
that
through
an
8
infield base hit. Who the fuck's at third? Of course, it's the fucking Paredes.
Now
full
batting.
innings, which is no
The third
small
baseman.
feat, let me tell you. But
8
the
full
no-hit
no-hit innings, and
in
he's
right
robbed
field.
because
0-1's the
Isaac
count.
Paredes took his sweet-ass fucking time throwing the ball to first. Rush a throw and make an error, kid. Preserve the fucking no-hitter, you dumb piece of shit.
As he just continues
Should've
to mow
traded
down
his ass,
these
whatever.
hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting,
High
the
in
Georgia
the air out to
hitter.
center field.
Tim Anderson.
Reyes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat
As
back
long as
to
I get this
first.
next out with no problem.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tilo Jimenez. He's the
Up next
last
for the White
shot here
Sox.
with 2
I love when
away
this
in
game
the ninth.
fucks
They'll
me.
look
That's
to
such
avoid
fucking
shutout.
bullshit.
Yeah, Matt, they just
Jimenez.
haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this
Let me field on no-hitting opportunities. That's so dumb.
Catch is made, and the Tigers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set.
Well, Dan, we almost saw history.
You used to
today
get
with
2+
the no-hitter.
signs if you had a
But
one-hitter, I
even though that
believe. That's
wasn't
how they
meant
did it
to
last
be,
year.
They did get the win.
That's dumb
Yeah,
as fuck.
D-Roll, and that's ultimately the important thing. It was a transcendent pitching performance for most of the game. It was a thrill to see him come so close to the no-no, and a win like this will surely give his team a boost.
Oh my god. Someone noticed my iPhone 11 today and asked me how I liked it because they were thinking of upgrading from a iPhone 3GS. Alright. We finished with a record of 112 wins, 50 losses. We were expected to win 90. We won 22 more than that. Blistering second half, 5 stars. First in the division, first in batting, fourth in pitching, 24th in fielding. Front office gets an A. In the ALDS, we were taking on the Cleveland Indians. Wow. I was expecting the Twins. So my guess is the Twins hosted the wild card game and the Indians went into their house and took it. And that's exactly what happened. Take a look at the standings. The Yankees won 107. They won the East. We won 112 and won the Central. And the best record in the AL. Maybe not all baseball. Twins won 100 games and hosted the wild card game. Hosted the Indians, 89-win team. Beat them there. The A's won 95 and won the West. The Astros ended up bouncing back to finish above 500 by 1 game. Good for them, I suppose. And there were 7 out of the wild card, so there's really no hope there. The Mets won 105 and won the East. That's a little surprising, but not too crazy, I suppose. The Reds won the Central, and then the Dodgers won the West and took the best record in the NL. So we do have the best record in all of baseball. So the Nationals hosted the wild card game for the second straight year. This time they hosted the Padres, and the Padres came out on top. Right now the Reds are already up 2-0 over the Mets. The Yankees are up 1-0 over the A's, and the Dodgers are up 2-0 over the Padres. We need to set our shit in stone here, starting with the lineup. Reyes, Maben, Scope, Cabrera, Crone. No, I'll do Crone, Cabrera against righties. Crone, Cabrera. Oh, wait. Switch those two because Maben bats 6th. Then Romine, Stuart Candelario. Oh, no. Yeah, Stuart Candelario. No DH. We will do Reyes, Goodrum, Scope, Crone, Maben, Romine, Stuart Candelario. Pitcher against lefties. Reyes. Oh, switch those two. Reyes, Goodrum, Scope, Cabrera, Crone. Even though Crone is better, but he's... Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Crone, Candelario, Maben, Stewart, Jake Rogers. Oh, wait. Jake Rogers, Stewart. No DH, Reyes, Goodrum, Scope, Crone, Candelario, Maben, Rogers, Stewart, pitcher. Nice, lineup done. Pitching rotation. Not that it will matter because the game will say fuck you anyways. Matthew Boyd, Fulmer. Wow, Daniel Norris is at least not starting Game 3. I want him there, though. And I want that switched. Really, I would rather had Fulmer starting this game, but Boyd, Fulmer, Nova, Turnbull, Scrubell, I can live with. Closer will be Chaz Rowe, Trinan, and Jimenez as setups. Strom up here. I almost want to take these guys out of the setup role because then the game will be more inclined to use them because you never really... Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm going to be pitching... I'm going to be playing every game from at least the 6th inning onward each time, if not earlier. So, Game 1. We are scoreless. 5 hits to their 3.
Heidi Watney met with the players earlier. Heidi, where do you sense this team is mentally coming into this division series?
Matt, I visited with several players and coaches ahead of this opening game of the division series, and one thing I noticed was a sense of calm or a quiet confidence.
I also
feel
need to...
like
What
there
the
isn't
hell?
much standing in their way as long as
Oh,
they
I
can
like this.
continue to do what got them here. Well, that's easier said than done, but there is a lot of belief in this clubhouse right now.
Alright, let me let's think really quick.
Leading off for Cleveland, the center fielder, number 35.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oscar
I got
Mercado.
deep in a rabbit hole of music for a second. Let's get it going.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. It's been an incredible turnaround this season for the Detroit Tigers. After they finished last for the second time in 3 years in 2019, they have roared, no pun intended, into the postseason with a terrific 2020.
And last place doesn't even do them justice, Matty. They lost 114 games in 2019. How do you make that kind of a change as an organization? This is a story for the ages. Great to see them in the ALDS.
Big swing and
I got the count 0-2.
Part of me almost wants to do every team in 2019 as well. Because I never did that. I do it on beginner just for shits and giggles. But like, I never did it. I didn't finish every team. I stopped at the Rays. And, you know, just because I'm thinking back, like, look at the big paradigm shift that really the Red Sox have faced. From the start of 2019 to the start of 2020. Chris Sale was healthy. David Price was still on the team. Mookie Betts was still on the team. We didn't have a closer still. The bullpen was a little iffy. But we still had less question marks. JD Martinez, Rafi Devers, Xander Bogaerts were all big key factors. Andrew Benintendi and Jackie Bradley Jr. were still developing to an extent hitting-wise. Their fielding was definitely there. Christian Vasquez hadn't broke out yet. He didn't really break out until last year happened, and now this year. Michael Chavis wasn't really a thing.
That's out 1-1.
But the pitching rotation was. Steve Pearce was still there.
Fastball swung on and missed.
1 ball, 2
I mean,
strikes.
you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coaches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is
Grand Mill Rays is a very tough out for me to get, so that's awesome to see. So I don't know, maybe I'll go back and do 19 at some point.
Bottom of the
Here's
6th
Scopely
inning
now.
now.
Leading
That'll
up
give way
for
to
the
veteran
Tigers,
second baseman,
the second
Jonathan
baseman,
Scope.
Jonathan.
Rolling right along as we move in.
Go.
Stay fair.
Swing and a drive,
Stay fair.
and
Stay
everybody's
fair.
just gonna sit back
Fair
and
ball.
watch that one fly, a no doubt home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't
And this
kill
man's
you.
been leading the charge all year of what brought this team to where they are.
A home run, a solo home run
Revigorating the
right there.
offense. And that's what really carried the team was the offense.
Up next
Jonathan
for the
Scope's
Tigers,
back. A legitimate
the
MVP
first
candidate this
baseman,
year.
CJ Crone.
Let's go back to back, boys. Come on, ball. Stay up there. That's gone. Scope and Crone back to back.
Onto the bullpen roof and gone.
You love to see it.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart.
They all get up in anticipation, and then it reaches down and gone, and there go the towels that every team seems to wait for some reason.
Now batting,
At the
catcher
plate, Austin
Austin
Romine. Hit in the
Roma.
air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
And a 2-0 lead. Solos won't kill you, but when you start giving up more than one solo, they kind of will. Ooh.
Hernandez is
Yeah,
under
get
it.
on that ball.
One away.
now batting,
Up next steps
Number
Kristen
14.
Stewart.
Homecoming by Kanye West with Chris Martin might be is for sure one of my all-time favorite songs.
Shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
God, I want to learn to play that on piano, but I just looked at a chart of it and it looks pretty damn harder than I thought.
Into the windup.
But I've also
Here
never
comes
played
the 0-1.
any song on
Swing
piano
and a
before.
drive sent out toward
So,
the gap.
that's not
Racing
gone.
back to center
He's not gonna
fielder.
catch it.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Tigers,
The next
the
batter,
third
Jamer
baseman,
Candelario.
Jamer
Past history with Mike
Candelario.
Clevenger. He has 7 hits in 25 tries. He's also gone down to the strikes.
Jamer!
Swung on and driven to
Third
right,
home
and
run of the
no
inning for the
doubt
Tigers.
about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Roaring.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused, The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs.
Solos won't kill you, but when you give up 3, that ain't good, boss.
Now batting. The shortstop. Nico.
Fouled off.
Good draw.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
Ooh, if it weren't for that shift, that probably would have been a base hit. If that ball were higher, that would have been the 4th home run of the inning. Matthew Boyd's got a nice 3-0 lead to work with now, though, here in Game 1.
The first baseman,
Carlos now as he looks at strike one.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now.
Matthew Boyd has gotten better as the season has progressed. Rough start, but he ended up bouncing back to have a sub-4 ERA. I think a sub-3.5 ERA for that matter, too. And now he's 1 out away from 7 shutout here in Game 1 of the ALDS. What time is it? Only 3? Beautiful. Feels later than it is.
He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
0-1's the count.
Swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right
I'll make a cup of coffee for your
No
head.
balls, 2 strikes.
Song's been stuck in my head, too, for a while.
He's got another
Matthew
one.
Boyd,
12
7
punch-outs
strikeouts.
now in the ball game, and
I mean,
that
7 shutout innings, 12 strikeouts.
7th inning stretch.
Do I have my Snapchat story still have my Twitch link? I do. I gotta take that down. I am no longer live.
Your attention, please.
It's the call from the
Now
pen to
pitching
take
for
over on the
Jesus.
mound and start the home
Number
7.
88, Phil Maton.
Here's Cameron Maben now.
Cameron Maben, I think his attributes have gone up. That's the craziest thing for me. Not only is he being great, but his attributes haven't gone down, they've gone up.
Spring on its way.
Oh, that could have been 4-0.
Lindor
Stupid
waits on it,
RNG. That's one thing I don't like about directional.
makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
So coming
The
to
right
plate,
Especially that Phil
Victor
Maton.
Reyes.
Victor.
I love hitting off Phil
On the left
Maton.
side,
Right hand.
Maybe I can't when I move the stick, though. Usually I don't move the stick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air.
Yeah, I'm not going to move the
center
stick with
field.
my next batter. Oh, and it's going to be Miggy, too. Watch. If I move the stick, I would have been good with Mickey. But it won't happen because I want a no-doubter with him. Just one.
Up next
So
for the
2
Tigers.
outs now here in the Detroit
The
I want Miggy to get his
hitter.
second ring.
Brings in
Yeah.
I always forget that he actually has a ring from
Go,
03.
He's ready. Here's the first offer.
I didn't move the stick.
Fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And this is going to find the alley. Should be extra bases for
Standing double for Cabrera.
And he is into second with
I imagine if Miggy gets a ring in 2020,
The
that would be
batter, number 8.
probably the longest
Second
between
baseman.
World Series wins for a
Not
single
out there.
player.
flash you back to the middle.
2003 to 2020.
A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats in the ball
Damn.
game to this point. Reined in. What a play. And
That is a
ends
beautiful
the
play.
inning.
Kudos to you, sir. I'm going to stick with Boyd, but I'm going to sit down Buck Farmer, sit down Matt Strong, warm up Chaz Rowe, and Blake Trinan.
Score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and
0-1.
ignite a rally.
0-1 the count.
Hey!
Good breaking ball.
Got a really
there,
slow
laid off
curveball.
for
That's
the
one thing you don't
second
see too
strike.
often.
Man,
I
this
mean,
dude is locked in
I don't
on
know.
the mound. He's throwing each pitch with
Guys that
confidence.
don't have the good velo that usually
As he just
have
continues
good
to
break,
blow
you don't, I
down
don't know.
these
I'm
hitters.
saying
13
bullshit.
The
I can't think
catcher,
straight.
55, Roberto.
Lofty in the air out toward right center. Reyes is there and he has it for the out. So striding in,
Now batting.
Cesar
Second
Hernandez.
base.
2 away here in the
Cesar
8th, and time's
Hernandez.
running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Little chopper.
How about 8 shutout for Matthew Boyd?
Throw in
He's
time
out.
and the side is retired.
Ladies
Adam
and gentlemen,
Simberg
your
on the
attention,
pitch out of
please.
the bullpen in the bottom
Now
half
pitching
of the
for
8th.
the Indians. Number 90,
Bottom of inning
Adam
number 8 set to go.
Simberg.
And set to go is the veteran first baseman, C.J. Cron. Drilled right back up.
Cron was kind of started off hot and went cooler as the year progressed, so hopefully we can have that trend reverse here in
Now
October.
batting. The catcher.
That would certainly be nice.
Austin.
Romine's not a terrible hitting catcher.
Romine.
lot of catchers that just can't hit in this game, so
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line to the
that's
right
going to dump
side.
in for a hit.
And that's in there, base hit.
Back-to-back hits to start the bottom of the eighth. Solid chance at some insurance.
The batter, number
Take a look
14.
at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Ooh,
Fouled away.
this guy doesn't have good velo. Adam Simber, 88.
0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery.
There we go. 3
Lined
straight
into
singles
right,
to start
a
the
base
inning.
hit. And they're
We're bringing Jamer, who has a
station
home run
to
in this
station
one.
here as the bases are loaded now with
Now
still
batting.
nobody out.
The third baseman,
So a big
Jamer
spot here, bases loaded,
Candelario.
nobody out. And into bat next, it'll be Jamer Candelario. And
Ooh,
fouled
I
away.
was aiming up and in.
Crone at third, Romine on second, Stewart at first with no outs. Lifted in the air to center
Well,
field.
that'll get 1 run.
Center fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough.
Everyone
for RBI
tagging
as the runner from
And
third
moving up 90
tags
feet and a run scores.
in there.
That's the only benefit of the 420 out there. Is if you get it deep enough and it doesn't go out,
now batting.
it'll at least be good for everyone to be able to move up here.
Nico Goodrum
Good
hit the ball
draw.
pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted
what you got,
in a
Nico.
line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate,
Attaboy,
right here,
Nico.
he feels
That'll
good
score 2.
building off that last AB.
Maybe.
And a relay
That'll
ball,
score 2.
but not in time as he's across with the run.
Hero, not an easy decision
The
right there.
center
for a
fielder,
third baseman.
number
That ball was
4.
hit pretty hard to right
Cameron.
field. And you have to make a quick decision if you're going to
Maybe.
send
Off
that
a sinker,
runner or
no
not.
less. Way to
You know
go.
what, Dan, when you take stock in outfield arms, usually the guy with
Cameron Maben
Now, this ball is
welcoming in
crushed
Cam
into
Hill to
left
the
field,
game.
And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
8-0.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
I'm going to get one more at bat with Miggy this
Now
game.
batting.
Nice.
The right fielder,
Because he's on deck with only 1 out.
Reyes.
Plate now, Victor Reyes. Right side, but it's well foul. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
I recognize that stance from somewhere else, too. Someone else has that stance for
Here's
sure.
the 0-1.
Ooh. Damn RNG.
Hernandez takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second.
Let's see what Miggy's got. Double his last
Now
time up,
batting,
1 for
the
4.
designated hitter,
Into the box now,
Miguel
Miguel Cabrera. He's 1 for 4
Cabrera.
for the game. Here comes the first pitch. This is skied into the air.
Ah.
Center. Center fielder
Hanging
on the
curveball. I
run.
aimed just straight up, not
Tracks
up
it
and in.
down, and that
Perfect timing. Couldn't get it out.
standing in, Oscar Mercado.
Whatever. All right, now we got a big
And
lead. I might as
these
well stick with
fellow
Boyd.
top-order hitters haven't really offered
The center
much help for
fielder,
this lineup so
35.
far.
No, you're 1, 2,
Oscar.
3 guys.
If it were a
from
safe
there.
situation, I went to Chaz Rowe. If it were a non-save, but like maybe a 5-run lead, I probably would have went to Trinan. Oh, wow. Way to whiff on that one,
Fighting
Jamer.
effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start
Whatever.
the inning.
Try to face it
Take
down a
look
little
at
bit.
his
Turn the
numbers.
TV down. That's why I'm
Couple of
talking so
bases
loud.
jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's
Ramirez.
perspective. You look at this
Oh,
line
one's
and you
the
think,
count.
wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side,
Might be tough to
his
turn
pitch
two.
count is up there. You have to
Nice to
wonder-
turn 2. Attaboy, Matt Boyd getting over, helping out the cause.
Yeah, and in
Now
today's
batting.
game, everyone
The
seems to
designated
want to
hitter.
err on the side of caution in
Ronnie
terms of pitch count.
Reyes.
And that'll bring in Brandel Reyes.
Their biggest
Last
bat
shot
stands in the
here
way
with
of
2
my
away in the
shutout.
ninth As they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And that is in there.
Thrown out from right to win it.
On to first will take care of him, and the Tigers
100 pitches even for Matthew Boyd, and a 1-0 lead in the ALDS, and a complete game shutout.
So the Tigers taking game 1.
Unreal.
Yeah, but remember, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win is really more meaningful this round than it would be in the LCS or the World Series. Now, if they can
Oh
win
my
game
god,
two,
I cannot
they will
believe
be
that
really
throw
in
from
a
right
comfortable
actually got
position.
him. That's awesome.
And on the losing end of this one, what about the Indians?
Well, they will be pretty desperate to win Game 2 to even this thing up, Matty, for the reason Dan just mentioned. Game 2's outcome's really going to advance the narrative of this series.
shit. All right, scoreless again in game 2.
So the Tigers grabbed an early advantage in the series with a big win in Game 1. Heidi, what can you report about what they're thinking heading into Game 2?
Leading off for the Indians, the catcher, number 55, Roberto.
First pitch of the
Herrera.
at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's
0-1.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing.
Boy Crone. Oh, still beat him. Nice.
Get back to the bag for the putout.
The batter, number
Wow.
7, second base.
Ready to deliver. Here's
What a
the
play
first
there.
pitch.
For first out. That's some beginner mode luck right there for you. But I'll take it.
Here's
That's
the
what we're doing.
0-1.
Stat padding and everything to just be
Popped him up.
ridiculous.
Goodrum trying to get there.
Nico
Makes it
Goodrum,
on
what
the
a play.
2 down.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter,
Some good
Bradley
defense being shown here.
Zimmer.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there
Nice
to
catch.
make the play. And
Look at
that'll
that. What an
retire
inning.
this-
For the defense.
Stepping in, Kristen Stewart.
Leading up
He'll
for the
get
Tigers,
Tigers going in their
the
half
left
of the
fielder,
sixth.
number
First
14.
pitch coming. Here it is.
Ooh.
A swing,
Kristen
and this
Stewart
ball is
joining the home run
blasted
club.
to right field. Nothing's gonna keep this one in
1-0
the
Tigers.
ballpark. And
Very
gone.
reminiscent of Scope in game 1. Bottom of the 6th, lead off the inning with a dinger to get on the
Wow,
board.
Just like that, with one swing of the bat, he breaks up the no-hitter and gives his team the lead. Man, the emotional turns in a game of baseball.
From being no hit to out in front. One swing.
Now batting, the third baseman.
That wasn't even a power swing.
Jamer
Candelario.
Candelario.
That's the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This is a playoff tested Indians team too, even if they don't have Kluber anymore. Or Bauer.
Lofted in the air out toward right
Or
center.
Brantley.
Reyes
And the
moves to his
2016
right
team.
and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting,
So back
right
to the
fielder,
top of the Detroit
Victor.
lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes.
Reyes.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a swing.
How about flying a ball out of here this time around?
Right fielder looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming
2-0
back.
Tigers. Solos won't kill you, but when you give up more than one in an inning, all of a sudden it's a problem.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
It's the #1 offense in baseball for a reason. Another one that was not a power swing.
now batting,
Standing in
shortstop,
now, Nico
Nico.
Goodrum.
Good
Go after
draw.
the
Ooh,
first
thank God that
pitch
was
and
foul.
bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Swung on, and this one's driven
Probably
in the
should have
air
power
as
swung
well
that one.
to deep right field.
Oh, it's gone. Back to back. Reyes and
Back-to-back
Goodrum.
homers.
Third solo shot of the inning. Very reminiscent of game 1 here.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field.
3 home runs in the
First
inning,
homer
including
here
a
in the
back-to-back at
series,
one point.
And the Tigers take a 3-0 lead. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the
love
boys
to
are
see
dialing long distance from the batter's box.
The
so
batter,
far.
number 8,
Yeah,
second
the pitchers
baseman,
aren't fooling anyone
Jonathan.
today. Let's see if
Oh.
that trend continues.
If I was on the velo of that
Fouls this
pitch,
one off.
it was
He's
late.
0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This is a good spot, even for a sinker. That's a good spot for me to hit it.
And he
Ooh,
popped him up.
that's out of play though.
Ramirez in foul ground. And this will land foul.
Signed out of Caraco. Interesting. Never knew that.
well hit the other
Into the
way,
gap.
and it's
Extra
into the
bases.
gap.
If he had a little more
Turning for
speed, that'd be a
second now
triple.
is Scope.
We'll take a standing double.
And he'll pull into second with one away.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a
Now
false
batting,
sense of
first
security out there.
baseman,
Prior to this inning,
CJ.
he was pitching a
Throw.
shutout, but now
Yeah,
he's
prior to
starting
this inning, I
look a
didn't hit,
little
though.
off.
Hit to third. Oh, and he can't
Run,
come up
CJ.
with it. And the
Nice.
throw
No, he's
won't be
safe.
in time as he'll beat the throw to
Well,
first.
Miggy's probably going to ground into a double play.
The
Riding
batter,
in once again,
the designated
Miguel
hitter,
Cabrera. It was a
Miguel
fly out for him in his last start.
Cabrera.
Got lucky on that one there.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the
No,
air
at least it
out
wasn't a double play.
straightaway center.
I'm not going to tag.
Mercado.
Is
That was only
there,
the first
two
out,
gone.
maybe, but
Here's Cameron Maben now.
The
He's got a
center
chance
fielder,
to add
number
on to what's already
nope.
been a
This is the
big
8th batter of
lead
the
for
inning.
them.
Yeah, 2 on here and
Maybe.
3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really
Just
fire
missed
up
that one.
dugout.
Stupid
Center fielder
RNG.
giving chase. He gets there to make
I almost
the
thought for a
catch,
second he
and
wasn't
that
going to catch it,
ends
but the
the
glove
inning.
went up early enough in time that he had enough time to get there.
Seventh
So,
inning ready to roll.
3-0 lead. Michael Fulmer back
Goes
out.
the third baseman.
The third
Jose
baseman.
Ramirez
Jose.
just gets a
Took
piece
a
of
no-hitter
it.
into the 8th
1.
inning into the last game of the year. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Another
We'll take
one
it.
fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ooh, that ain't good.
And this one's soaring to right field.
I guess every now and again you're going to get tagged, even on beginner.
Gone.
Wow, that was a
To lead
mammoth
off the
shot, too.
inning.
Well, people always wonder why.
Well,
some
they're out
players
finally on the
take
board.
so
It took them a
much
game and a
money.
half.
And there's your answer.
But to
The
lead
great
off the
ones
7th
find a
inning
way
of Game
to
2,
rise to
the Indians have their
occasion
first
in
run of the
the
season.
Number 32.
He did right
From
there.
Neil.
This one back to back.
On a 1 for 2 game
Okay, I'm
so
going to
far.
sit down Buck, warm up Blake, sit down Strom, warm up Jimenez. And hopefully we can get
Into
Fulmer
the
through the
windup,
7th.
here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now
First
batting,
pitch on its
shortstop,
way.
Francisco.
And he turns
Uh-oh.
this one around high and deep
Run
to
Cameron,
center
run Cameron,
field.
run Cameron, run Cameron, run
Reaching
Cameron,
back
run
is
Cameron, run
Maben.
Cameron.
And
Nice catch, Cameron
back
Maben.
on the warning track. He
What
makes
range
the
out there in
catch.
center.
Left fielder, number
You see how much
24,
distance he covered there?
Domingo
Stat track,
Santana.
showcast, show track. Fuck me, guess not.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Alright, I hate that Fulmer's pitch count's low because I would love to have him go the distance because he's only at 72 pitches to end the 7th.
The catch in the corner.
But I have no reason to.
Last half of the 7th
Leading
here,
up
and
for
next
the
to him is the
Tigers,
catcher, Austin
the catcher.
Romine.
Excuse me,
Austin.
This is hit
Roma.
high
just
in
missed
the air
that
out
one.
toward
It
left
was
center.
right down the middle.
Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now
Kristen
batting,
Stewart will stand
number
in yet
14.
again as we flash it
Loved
back to the
Stewart's
middle
home run. That
innings.
was awesome.
This was a turning point here.
Smart Tuesday.
A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this
That's
point.
he got by a pitch his
Lined
first
into
time
right,
up.
a
That was
base hit.
payback. I was just feeling good.
Now here
Now
comes the
batting,
Cleveland skipper
the
up out
third
of the
baseman.
dugout on
See you
the
later,
side of the
Aaron.
field. And he's got a
Candelario.
motion.
Hello, Adam.
That'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
I really wanted to say see you later, baseball there, but I guess I'll just say see you later this inning.
Cannot win the ballgame. On the
See you later, Fulmer.
all set for the start of the inning. And
Leading
that'll
off for
bring
the
in one of the
Indians.
best
Trying in for the
on-base
eighth.
First
percentage
baseman,
players in the
Carlos.
game. Carlos
Sit down,
Santana.
Chaz. Or warm up Chaz
Ladies
roll
and
for the
gentlemen,
ninth.
Summoned from
Your
the
attention,
bullpen as he'll
please.
do so to start
Now
the
pitching
eighth.
for
Whoa,
the
that's
Tigers.
And
Ooh.
he's taken down
I
Number
don't know where that one
49.
misses, but we'll take your word for it there, Blue.
You like the modern
Slide
style of
there.
baseball, here it is. Both starters
Okay, I guess
get
you don't
their
wanna
teams in the
swing
game.
at any
It's
low
close
pitches here,
right
swing at this.
Now we hand it over to
Ball,
the
that pitch
nasty
is out.
bullpens.
Really?
Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Fooled him with that
Down
one
at
as
3
he's
to 1.
way out in front.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle
3
the
and
bat
2.
rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see
I go
another
two.
one.
2 strikes, slide step fastball at 99. It's gonna be tough to do anything with that.
Next to his name in this one.
Now batting,
First off,
the
bring it
17th.
away.
What are you gonna do with a slider at 90 darting away
No
from
one's
the
account.
first
Now
pitch?
as he takes a called strike, it's 0-1.
Ooh.
Pitch is popped up. Crone over to his right.
Come on, Crone.
He's got it, and there are two
Nice.
down now.
Now
So
batting,
stepping in,
the
Roberto
catcher,
Perez
Roberto
for 2 on his line thus far.
Perez.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. This is
Damn it.
foul right side.
Try that slide step
The
again.
next 0-2.
Oh, well, he actually made contact.
Hey, having a B right here,
Bread and
I know
butter.
it's frustrating the heck out of the
Oh,
pitcher. You
yeah,
keep fouling
I'll
these
take it.
pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he will indeed make the play. in
Stay on
foul
this roll that
territory.
we're on.
Your
Cam
attention,
Hill
please.
is on to pitch out of the
Now
bullpen
pitching
in the
for
bottom
the
half of the 8th.
Number 27.
So the batting order turns
Cam
over now and set to
Hill.
go. Victor Reyes. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him.
Get through
as
there,
they begin
nice.
Their half of the 8th. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter
Up next
aboard
for the
and a guy that
Tigers.
can really handle the bat
The
in the number
shortstop.
2 spot.
Nico. Good
Hey, they
draw.
weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball.
Damn it, Nico, you just
Bottom
missed that
line
one.
is This guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Reyes moves to his right.
Wait a
puts this
second,
one
wait
away
a
in the
second.
alley.
What the hell am I doing?
The batter,
Runner
number
at
8.
first now with one
Second
away,
baseman,
and that means
Jonathan.
Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate.
Go.
Around the stretch.
That
Runners
jump.
off for second. Grounder down the line at third.
Oh,
On
stay
it
there,
took
stay
high
there.
off it as
Slid
it's right
inside.
through him into left. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold
Now
first to
batting,
first and
first
second
baseman,
here.
CJ Crone.
On
So that'll
Siege.
bring up CJ Crone. Swung on and
Oh, I haven't had a
hammered.
Crone no-doubter. That's
No
nice.
doubt about this one. Watch it fly.
Way out of
Out
here.
of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try
I like
to sneak
Crone's
a
no-doubt
fastball
home
past
run.
This guy, power hitter, and
Except
every
it's a two-handed
power
swing
hitter
that
in the
leads to a
league
one-handed
knows
celebration. I
you
hate
gotta
that
start
part.
with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on.
I was
your
hoping I
gear
could have done
and
that with
adjust to
Miggy in the next
everything
at-bat,
else.
but
He
that
did just
is
that.
okay, I suppose.
Your
Oliver
attention,
Perez
please.
answers the
Now
call now,
pitching
looking
for
to
the
get this one
Indians.
onto the 9th inning
Number
without any
39.
trouble.
Oliver.
Oliver Perez is a little bit tough for me to face him.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera.
Damn
High fly ball
it.
out to straightaway center.
So tempting. You see a high slider, you get good timing on it. I didn't power swing. I don't think I did with Crone
The
either.
center fielder,
In
number
now,
4.
Cameron Maben. It was a
Cameron
fly out for him in his last trip.
Maben.
Here comes the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on
it's
to
only
first.
3:30.
Gets
We're
it,
kinda
and the
moving
side is
here.
retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Tigers 6 and the Indians 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading
Cesar
off for the
Hernandez.
Indians,
He's the one
the
to
second
start off
baseman,
the 9th inning with his
Cesar.
guys in danger of
Versus
going
we'll go to Joe
down
Jimenez
2
now.
games
Ladies and
to
gentlemen,
none if they
your
can't rally.
attention, please.
Joe Jimenez
Now
comes
pitching
in
for
from
the
the pen,
Tigers,
hoping to finish this one
number
off here in the top of
77.
What the hell? I just got a spam text? Oh my god, it went to every phone number. It went to 10 phone numbers. My number, and then the last digit was changed. So it was blank 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 0 blank 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 1 blank 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 3 blank 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 4, all the way from 0 to 9. And 4 of these numbers are real numbers that are iPhones that I can FaceTime. That's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. Hopefully people don't actually respond to that.
Joe
Or click that one.
Jimenez.
It's like, start, what was even the text? Advertise with your car. Yeah, no thanks.
And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, the
Pulled
designated
toward right
hitter,
center field.
Bradley Zimmer.
Reyes is there, and there are two men gone now.
The batter,
Ready
the
once
third
again,
baseman,
Jose Ramirez.
Jose
And he needs to make
Ramirez.
something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. The 0-1 pitch. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled away.
Come on.
2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Last strike now for Cleveland.
There we go.
This is in the air to
2
right.
games to none
This
leading the
should do it.
ALDS for Detroit.
And that's going to do it as the catch is
We
made.
have to Cleveland with a 2 games to none lead.
Held serve here at home. Game 2 of this series as this one is over. So the Tigers get another big postseason win to take a 2-0 stranglehold on this best-of-5 division series.
Yeah, Matty, this appears to be a team on a mission. They're firing on all cylinders and are now one win away from advancing to the league championship series.
Dero, they're looking awfully solid. It's going to take a total reversal for them to overcome at this point. Now, it has happened before, so if you're on the other side, you take a day off to clear your head and hope you can come back out and just try to get one win at a time.
It was really weird. I just watched a Prison Break deleted scene. Alright, game 3. Dodgers swept the Padres. The Reds swept the Mets. The Yankees are up 2 games to 1 over the A's. So we're looking at an LA Dodgers Cincinnati Reds NLCS. Interesting. Let's see if we can take down the Indians in 3. We're down 1-0 though.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
Thanks, Matt. Up 2 games to none, they certainly have a lot to feel good about. They said they're confident they're going to wrap up this series today, although they also acknowledge that nothing should change for them. They still have to play good baseball and execute on their chances, and that requires focus and not looking ahead to what might be next. They know they have to take care of business in this contest first.
Leading off for Detroit, the catcher, Austin
Here's the
Roma.
pitch. Sent in the air out to
Damn, this might be
straightaway
the first time the 6th inning doesn't have a home run by
Mercado
me.
is there, and he has it for the first out.
Didn't lead
The
off
batter.
even the home run.
Up next
Number
steps
14.
Kristen Stewart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here. This
surprised they
is
didn't go to
on
Shane
the ground
Bieber.
to the right side.
We pitched in wild card game, so we had, I'm guessing, a day off. Game 1, Game 2, and another day
Now
off.
batting, third
Digging
baseman.
in for his
Even if you didn't have
second
that
at
other
bat,
day off,
Jeimer
it'd still be 3
Candelario.
days
He
rest,
got
and
on
you're not
top of
facing
one of his
elimination.
ground out victim last
So.
time. He pulls this one
Damn
into
it.
right.
Oh,
And
that fell for
finds
hit.
some outfield grass.
Nice.
It's a base hit.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as
Now
he can
batting,
get back in
right
that groove with
fielder,
the next batter,
Victor.
he's not
It's
going
only
to
our
worry too
second
much about
hit.
it.
Shit.
Into the box now. Victor Reyes.
Baseball's best
Slated
offense ain't
hits
looking
it
too
foul
hot.
Off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Come on, Vic.
The 0-1 pitch. Line toward
There you
right
go, Vic.
center. That
Take
gets
that,
down,
Chris Jamer.
and the inning continues.
Oh, they threw to the cut off.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position.
Scared me a little bit
following
there.
a 2-out double. Finally, a
The
little
batter,
something for them
the
to get
shortstop.
excited about.
Yeah, a
Nico.
rally can begin
Come on,
with a
Nico.
single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled.
Damn it, Nico.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field.
He's there.
Back is the center fielder.
Oh, it's gone! Attaboy, Nico!
The wall.
A go-ahead 3-run shot for Goodrum.
On. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second home run of the series, and with it, they've leapt in front now.
Let's
3-1.
go. You're next.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and
You don't want to pinch, or you don't want to intentionally walk him to load the bases, even with 2 outs. Face one of the best hitters in baseball.
Brings up Jonathan Scope.
Go.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Pumped about that one. 6th inning home runs, really been getting the job done here.
This
Damn.
is skied into short left center.
So one thing I don't like about moving the left stick, I feel like if I didn't move the stick there and I timed that swing right, because it's right down the pipe, better chance of that. But yeah, Turnbull starting game 3, despite the fact that I did not want him to.
Indians,
Fly out for him in his
right
last
fielder.
trip.
Should have been Ivan Nova.
So strike the count.
Reyes.
It's bullshit. The only plus side is Daniel Norris is in the bullpen. So at the very least, Ivan Nova will get game 4s, it seems.
0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really
warm up
nice finish on that
Strom
strider,
for this inning,
as
sit
we
down Buck
just saw.
Farmer. I'm going to warm up Joe Jimenez as well. They got really quiet when I went to the bullpen just now.
The
See if
0-2
Turnbull can
once
get through this
more.
inning.
He's just rolling right now. And even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball.
I mean, Turnbull's pitching fine. Don't get me wrong. 1 run,
this
Now
guy's
12
batting,
strikeouts right now is
Francisco.
really damn good start.
How about
But
the
just
amount of
Lynn
strikeouts?
Ivan Nova's
Goal.
earned it.
More impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's
Ivan Nova
pounding
was
that
my
zone
second
with
best pitcher.
strikes,
Michael
and he's
Farmer was
making
1,
these hitters
Nova was
swing the
2,
bat.
Boyd was 3,
The left fielder, number 24.
First
Then
pitch is
Turnbull
back
at
on its
4.
way.
Santana.
Santana.
then
Plate here as he
Tariq at
quickly
5,
finds
I'd
himself down
say,
to
over
strike.
Norris
It's
still.
0-1.
Because even with my influence using Norris whenever I cut out of the bullpen to get his ERA down, he
This is
still
an
ended up finishing the
amazing
season
inning
with
right here.
above
Attacking the
5
zone,
ERA.
keeping his defense invested, chance to get off the field super quick.
Nice. Put up 3 runs in the top half. 1, 2, 3 in the bottom half.
New inning set to get underway. And here
Leading
comes
off
the
for
first
Detroit.
baseman,
The
C.J.
first baseman,
Cron.
C.J. Cron.
And it's
Ooh.
fouled away.
Just late on that one.
lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder
He's
giving
swinging late
chase.
on off-speed pitches.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
I don't like that. It's not a trend I want
Now
to
batting,
continue.
designated
That'll bring
hitter,
up the veteran
Miguel
Miguel Cabrera. No hits to
Cabrera.
this point. First offering on its way. And
I just
he
want
fouls this
one.
off.
One no-doubter. Really, I want one no-doubter with everyone, but there are specific people I want no-doubters with. Miguel Cabrera is definitely one of them.
Ground ball.
He's not beating that out, I can tell you that much.
And the
He's
off-balance
out.
throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
the center fielder, number 4.
Stepping into the box,
Cameron
Maven. He'll look
Maven.
to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hacking here,
0-1's
and
the
that's
count.
the first strike. Swinging a ground ball to third.
All right,
Throw to first
He's
Whatever.
out.
easily, and the side is retired.
bottom 7. I will go to Joe Jimenez
Digging in and
now.
looking for more.
Leading up
Carlos
for the
Santana.
Warm up
Indians,
trying for the
the
A.
first
Keep
baseman,
Strom up just in
Joe
case.
Gets the ball from the pen to take
And,
over on the mound.
Strom's
and
going to be
start
like my
the home
fallback
seventh.
go-to guy. If I get in any trouble.
Swing and a miss, and he's
0-2
in
is the
trouble
count.
now. 0-2. Oh,
Attaboy,
and
Joe.
string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here comes the
the
first
center
pitch.
fielder, number
And
35.
he starts the number 8 hitter with a
Oscar.
strike, 0-1.
Mercado.
Swinging
It counts.
strike, and now
0-2.
it's 0-2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing, 3-1.
Attaboy, Joe.
And he strikes him out as well. So they get back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces.
The
out
catcher,
of the
number
bullpen.
55.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Roberto.
Man, that's 7 straight
Perez.
strikes to start this inning.
I got the
He's got a
count.
chance at
0-2.
an immaculate inning.
Oh,
Down to
fuck
the
you,
Indians
Roberto.
catcher.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there.
I'll take out
Swing and a
striking.
miss.
Striking outside in order on 10
Side,
pitches is
and
always
that will
pretty
do it.
fantastic in itself.
Down in order go the Tribe. Score holds, it's 3-1.
You got a stank face with that pitch.
Ladies
Phil
and
Maton
gentlemen,
has been
your
summoned
attention,
from the
please.
bullpen as he'll do so
Now
to start
pitching
the
for
8th.
the Indians, number 88. Phil.
Now to the plate,
Maton.
Austin Romine. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Give me Phil Maton.
Leading off for the Tigers, the catcher,
First
Austin
pitch on its way.
Romine.
And he connects with it.
Damn.
This one's hit deep out to left center
Just
field.
missed that one.
But he's going to haul this one in on the run.
I can't really hit
Winds
well with
up just
Romine,
shy of the
seemingly.
wall for the first out.
Now batting, number 14.
So digging in now, Kristen Stewart. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first
Oh,
pitch.
Kristen.
Sends that one out of play for strike
We're on
1.
beginner. That should be in the seats, especially when I'm aiming up and in. And the ball goes up and in.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
I feel like
This will wind up a foul
I'm hitting more
ball,
home
strike
runs
2.
moving the left stick, but I'm not hitting better in general, if that makes sense. Like, it's more home run or nothing.
0-2, here it is. Oh, and he hammers it
Case
to
in
deep
point.
right field. And it's gone.
Good boy, Kristen.
Every run helps late in the game. And with
It's
this
an unwritten
run,
rule. If
they're
Phil
now
Maton
up
comes in the
3.
game, I have to hit
Only
at least
6
one home
outs
run
to
off
end
him,
it.
pretty much.
They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to
Now
add to that
batting,
even more
third
if they
baseman,
can.
Four guys to face at least one more batter,
Next
too.
batter, Jamer Candelario.
Oh, wow.
Swings and grounds it toward the hole. And there are 2
No,
away
he's
now.
out.
All right, so I'm going to have the 2-3-4 due up next inning.
Now batting,
Nice.
the
Now
right
at the
fielder,
plate, Victor Reyes.
Victor
He's working on a
Reyes.
1 for 3 thus far. He's set and the pitch.
Oh, that was slower than I had imagined. Had more break to it, too. I was very thrown off by that. I did not see fastball out of his hands.
Skied into straightaway right.
All right, 2-3-4 to open the ninth.
Reyes.
3-run lead.
Have room out there
Not bad,
as
not
he
bad, not
puts-
bad. All right, Blake
Now at the
Trinan
plate,
for the
Cesar
8th.
Hernandez. He's got a hit
Leading
in
off
three
for
at
the
bats.
ninth.
Indians,
Blake
The
Trinan
second
is
baseman,
on to pitch out of the
James
bullpen in the bottom half of the inning.
Hernandez.
Ooh.
Swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch on the
I feel like I have a
warning
tale
track.
of two
Fine
bullpens.
running
I have
play
4
there for
really
the
good
first
to
out.
great guys in Matt Strom,
Designated hitter,
Blake Trinan,
number
Chaz
4,
Rowe, and Joe Jimenez.
Bradley.
And then I've got the 3 not-so-good Buck Farmer, Ronnie Garcia, Carson Fulmer, and then Daniel Norris in long relief.
He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. He's got it.
Like, if it's a close game, I got my 4 go-tos. If it's not a close game, I got my 3 go-tos.
Now batting, third baseman,
First pitch.
Are we losing? Is it a big deficit
Rob
one way or the
Virag.
other? Are we winning by a lot? Or are we losing by a lot?
4-1 is our score.
And we got Buck Farmer, Carson Fulmer, and
There's so many different philosophies on it. So
Ronnie
Dan,
Garcia.
what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
Is it a close game? Are we winning? Are we losing? Are we down a run? Are we up a run? And then you got Chaz Rowe, Blake Trinan, Joe Jimenez, and Matt Strom.
Strike 3, and that.
Your
Adam
attention,
Simber
please.
enters from the pen
Now
to start
pitching
the
for
ninth
the
inning
Indians.
as he'll try to keep the score
Number
right
90,
where it is heading to the
Adam
bottom of the ninth.
Simber.
Here it comes. A swing and a high
No way did Nico
drive
just
to
go
right
deep
center
again.
field. Looking up
Nico
is the center
Goodrum.
fielder. And it's
Have
gone
yourself
as
a
they
game,
add
kid.
still another.
That's postseason Goodrum to you.
So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight
The
at
batter,
the bat
number
rack.
8,
Everybody
second
wants a
baseman,
chance to get to that bat.
Jonathan Go.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. There's a
Oh.
swing and a high drive into left
Nah, I
center
got way too
field.
underneath it.
Ball that's carrying.
Couldn't even get it to
On
the
the
wall.
warning track.
Power
he makes
swung,
the
maybe I would have got
catch.
it out. Used to say.
Now batting,
Here's
the
CJ
first
Cron
baseman,
now.
Did I say his average was 545? That's weird. That's a
Whoa.
weird number.
From the stretch.
Damn. What if there's a batting average that somebody's
One out,
never
nobody
finished with?
on.
You know, like a random one. Obviously, you know, no one's ever finished with a batting average above 500. But I mean, like, in
Foul
all
off.
of baseball history, what are the chances that no one's ever finished with a batting average of like 338 specifically? You know what I mean? Like, it'd be crazy to think about.
Here's the 0-2. Hangs on him a bit
That's
that
gone.
time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And
That one
this
just
one
felt
is
gone.
gone. A
Even with a
home
no,
run.
not a no doubter, that just felt gone off the bat. Sounded gone. Like that was loud, even for a
A
perfect
solo home
perfect.
run for CJ Cron.
Your
His 3rd
attention,
home
please.
run of this series.
Now
and
pitching
it's now
for
a
the
6-1 ball game.
CJ
Number
Cronin and Nico
27.
Goodrum
The game with
having
one
themselves
gone
quite an
in the top of
ALDS.
inning number 9.
Hill.
At the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. Hit
Well,
high
it's
and
not a no
deep out there
doubter.
to left center
It's not
field.
even gonna
Center
get out.
fielder going
Oh, we'll get out.
back.
It's not a no doubter, but I'll take it.
Gone. Back-to-back jacks
Cronin and Cabrera
on
go back-to-back on back-to-back
pitches.
pitches, but off different pitchers. I
So a
power swung
solo
that one
shot
too.
Off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The center fielder, number 4,
1 for 11 in the series. Cameron
Cameron
Maben, that's not good.
Maben.
1 for 12 in the series. Cameron Maben, that's not good. I don't care if your one hit was a home run. That's not good. 1 for 12, that's less than a 100 batting average.
The batter,
Standing
the
in,
catcher,
Austin Romine.
Austin
He's hitless in
Romine.
3
Just
at-bats
ain't
to
good,
this
boss.
point. First delivery to him on the way.
Romine, no doubter, joining the home run club.
Blasted high and deep.
I think everybody has a home run now in this
ball
series.
is gone.
I know Reyes
No
does,
chance
Goodrum
to
does,
make a play on that
Scope
one.
does, Crone Cabrera, Romine, Maben,
So
Stort,
a solo shot
Candelario.
here to left center field.
Am I missing anyone? No, everyone's got a home run in this series.
Homer here in
Your
the
attention,
series.
That's
please.
awesome.
Now a
Now
7-run
pitching
ball
for the
game.
Indians.
Oliver Perez.
And then people have multiple home
Number
runs. I've had more than 9 home runs in a 3-game
Oliver.
series as a team. That's awesome.
Perez.
Run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Kristen Stewart.
Some teams will have a 3-game series where they hit no home runs.
Reyes is there and he puts it away.
That's what I want on beginner mode. I don't necessarily
in,
want
Frank
every
Reyes.
at-bat to be a home
Leading off
run.
for the
This guy's
Indians.
Go Chaz Rowe, just keep him
standing
sharp.
The
rally
right
here
fielder.
if they're gonna force
But-
a game
Ronnie.
4. Chaz Roan.
I certainly
Home
want
run.
A save situation,
a lot of
course,
home
because
runs.
of the big lead, but he'll try
Even
to
with
finish it
guys
out
who
No
aren't
ball,
nonetheless.
home run
strike.
hitters.
Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy
It's
who
on
came
beginner.
in, got
I'm
one or
better
two big
than
outs,
beginner.
but with the new pace of play rules,
Not much better,
they're
but
forcing
better.
a change for this
I can definitely, I will win almost every time. If I played a franchise, if I did a franchise with, say,
It's
Now
so
back.
hard to hit when you're behind
The
the count
shortstop.
0-2,
it's
right?
like a middle of the pack.
Francisco.
Fastball, you have to look for the soft
Lindor.
stuff down and away.
Ooh, what a knockdown! Just to even keep that ball in the infield. If I did a franchise, even with really, I'll say any team. If I did a franchise with any
The left
team,
fielder, number
I'm
24.
beginner. I'm gonna go 162
Domingo.
if I played every game.
0-1's the
There.
count.
If I did a franchise on rookie
Hey, they
with
weren't
any
gonna
team,
keep this guy down for
played
long.
all
That's the
162
ebbs and
games,
flows of the baseball
there's a
season.
very good
Bottom
chance I go
line is this
162
guy's
and 0.
bat-to-ball skills
Not guaranteed. Beginner, I guarantee you I will. Not guarantee on rookie, but pretty damn close. If I do with any team that's above like the 20th best team, then yeah, I'm gonna go 162 and 0. But there's some teams that did the Orioles, maybe I wouldn't. On rookie. On veteran, if I did a 162 game season franchise, any team, there is a great chance that I win 100 games.
The first baseman.
No guarantee. And again, if I do like a top 10 team, yeah, I might go 162 and 0 if I did a top 10 team. After that is where I get shaky. All-Star, I can win games on with good teams. But it'll be tough. And we're going to the ALCS, the Tigers roaring past the Indians.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
So the Tigers have stamped their passport to the League Championship Series.
Matt, they dominated the division series from beginning to end. I'm sure they're riding high, and they should be. They're going to set their sights now on who they're facing in the next round.
And on the losing end of this one, what about the Indians?
Well, they obviously lost their way in this series. They'll probably go into the offseason with lots of regrets for how this all ended for them. But they did have a commendable season, and I expect them to be back in the postseason mix next year.
So we're taking on the Yankees. Rematch of the 2012 ALCS, I believe. First in batting against their third in batting. Fourth in pitching against their 7th. 24th in fielding against their 15th. It took them all 5 games to beat the A's. We swept the Indians 3-0. Game 1. This is where I'm going to stop, actually, because it is 3:55. But game 1, top of the 5th, scoreless. Dodgers have a 2-0 lead over the Reds in the NLCS already. So we're looking at a World Series matchup of potentially the New York Yankees versus the LA Dodgers in a matchup that I'm pretty sure most people would hate in general. The New York Yankees versus the Cincinnati Reds, and 2 very historic teams. I don't know if they've ever met in the World Series. I don't know their history. Or the Detroit Tigers and the LA Dodgers in what would be like a kind of an interesting matchup of big market versus not so big market, even though Detroit is a big city. Or the most interesting matchup of them all that no one would have ever predicted for the World Series, the Detroit Tigers versus the Cincinnati Reds in the World Series in a battle of Midwestern teams. But I doubt that happens. If I had to guess, obviously I'm going to beat the Yankees. If I had to guess, it's going to be Tigers, Dodgers, whatever. I'm going to be playing the Dodgers a lot. I got to get used to it. It is what it is. Let's see if there's anyone online right now because it's so damn late. Didn't think so. Alright, I'm out of here.